Hey guys, it's been a few weeks. I want to give you an update. I am still pregnant. So uh, I am 14 weeks, um, and 2 days, I think. 14 weeks and 2 days, and everything's going really well. I did, we did do the genetic testing because of all the miscarriages that I've had and like complications and stuff that I've had in pregnancies. They just want to make sure like the baby's genetics and everything was okay to make sure that maybe that's not what's causing it. Um, or whatever. I don't know. But they kind of like went over a few things and stuff. But we had the choice of finding out the gender of the baby. Also, why we check out like all the chromosomes and genetics and stuff of this baby. So we decided we wanted to go ahead and find out what we are having, and so we know the gender. Um, so it was really exciting um, to find out. We did have to wait longer than expected. I was kind of upset about that. Sorry. I'm like all over the place here. I was kind of upset about that. Because I think you're supposed to wait like 5 to 10 days or something like that for your results. And they told me a specific date, and it was like 6 days after I took my blood. And so I was expecting to find out then. And then their system, like the lab that I got done at, their systems went down, and they was having problems. So I had to wait even longer. So I waited basically about 2 weeks to find out the results. And so, first of all, it's genetically and chromosomally normal. Like everything is absolutely fine. As far as they could tell, the baby is healthy through the blood work and everything. So that is really good news. And so I found out why my husband was at work and decided to go and surprise him at work. And for those of you that may not know, we had a daughter last year. Um, I developed preeclampsia and gave birth at 24 weeks, and she lived for 2 weeks and passed away. And so we were, um, this pregnancy is definitely unexpected, but of course we want a baby, but it was definitely unexpected, and um, we had, we did go through a little bit of anger and confusion at the beginning, but we are definitely happy. Um, and this pregnancy has been so different. Like the pregnancy symptoms has been more like severe. I've been more sick, uh, and just yeah, just pregnancy symptoms all the way around has just been totally different than when I was pregnant with the Ember. So I just really thought that I was having a boy. Deep down, I'm like, I'm having a boy. Everybody else thought I was. My mom thought I was having a boy. She said my mom has two boys and me. I'm the middle child. And she said that she was very sick with both of my brothers, and then with me, she was not sick at all. With Ember, I wasn't sick. I think I got sick maybe twice the entire pregnancy. But it was more like when I let myself get too hungry, I would get nauseous or sick with her. But like I didn't really have morning sickness, really. I mean that was pretty much it. In this pregnancy, it's like I can't, like at first I could not even eat anything without throwing up. Like it was awful. I would even throw up to drinking water. I would throw up. And I've been having heartburn like crazy too. So I don't know. It's just been totally different. So, um, my husband, so I get my husband, he came out because he works at an elementary school. He came out of the front door, and I said, all right, you got one more chance. What do you think it is? And he's like, a boy. And it's actually a girl. And he started crying, and I think it just, and I get it, because I totally was expecting a boy. I think deep down I kind of wanted a boy, but it doesn't matter, obviously, what the sex is, because we're happy no matter what. But I think it's just, we lost our daughter, and now I'm pregnant with another daughter, and it's just, I think it just brought back those emotions, and at the same time, I feel, and I think my husband even mentioned it, it's almost like, but it's not, but it almost feels like we don't want to replace Ember, and we're having another girl, and it almost feels like we're replacing Ember, if that makes sense. But I don't want to look at it like that at all, because we're not replacing her. But it just, I don't know, I think it just got us really emotional, just a little bit of everything. But we are excited. We totally had a boy's name completely picked out. Thought for sure it was a boy. And we have struggled trying to find a girl's name, which we have plenty of time to find out a girl's name. But I just like the idea of, well, knowing the sex. I want to know the baby, or know the name of the baby. So instead of calling it the baby or her, we can call it by her name. And there's one name that we kind of have picked out. Don't know for sure if that's going to be her name. I'm a little leery on it. I don't know if I like the full name or not. I feel like maybe I could find a better name. But my husband is so picky. So picky. He don't like all the pretty names. But we have plenty of time. I'm going to keep searching names and stuff. We like older names or unique names. And we've been through just about all of them. It's just so hard after finding like the perfect name with Ember. I just felt like Ember Rain was like the perfect name, and now we're just having a hard time finding another girl name. But anyways, that we both agree on basically. We were both kind of, well, he's more picky than I am. He is very picky, and he doesn't like, if he knows anybody that's had that name before, nope, know somebody that had that name, nope, knew somebody that had that name, and he doesn't like, yeah, I guess he doesn't want to name or kid after somebody that he's heard of having the name before, or even if he's heard it on a TV show or a movie, he's like, nope, such and such had that name on this movie or this show. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so, I don't know, it just gets frustrating. But we'll find a name eventually. So anyways, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that it is a girl that we're having. And so far, so good in this pregnancy. I go for an appointment in a few weeks to see another midwife because because of the pandemic, we lost one of the doctors in the office. We lost because he's like head of the hospital and stuff now, and he's been super busy with the pandemic, and now they hired more midwives to help take over and do like the normal routine appointments. So I'll be seeing midwives more than my doctor or one of the doctors. So anyways, I'll see a midwife towards the end of the month, and then finally get to see the fetal maternal medicine at the beginning of September, or the second week of September. So yeah, we're getting there. So I want to let you guys know, and I will give you an update for like every appointment or whatever, to let you guys know what's going on with this pregnancy, and I'll give you an update later about the adoption as well. Alright, see ya.